Hi guys, this is Miss Nelia. I am so sorry to be uh, putting this video out there so late. It has been a struggle with technology. You have to understand this is not my generation. When I did high school and part of college, the technology was the electric typewriters. That's how old I am. So I apologize. Technology has been an issue. So if you can hear me, if you can see me, if you can give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. I had to get these little gadgets borrowed because I could not get the sound out of the laptop. And this is a brand new laptop that somebody donated to Little Promises. So I am at home. If you see anything wacky, anything crazy going on, that's probably my children. So here we are. We are going to try to give you this orientation. Uh, let's see, I don't see any thumbs up. I don't see anybody liking it. I don't know if anybody's watching, if you can hear me, but I'm going to give it my best. So here we go. We are opening room 5, Miss Sarah's classroom, for kids that are already 24 months to being fully potty trained. We are also opening the nursery. It's going a little slow right now, but we are opening the nursery. Uh, we hope and pray that numbers can be added later on, but we're starting low and slow. So, for those that are coming in, the new crowd, drop off and pick up, we have schedules for everything. 7:15, we're going to be receiving all the kids for the nursery, the wobblers in room 5. We have to be on time, friends. Uh, Pre-K gets there at 7:30, and that's a train of 18, 19 vehicles. Uh, the 3-year-old tinies get there at 8 o'clock, and that's another train of vehicles. Right now it's only 8 of them, but we're hoping the 12 more will be added soon. Everything happens outside of the facility. Nobody can come in. If you are outside, you have to social distance. Since some of you are coming in vehicles, we're asking you to stay in your vehicle. We help you get the child out. We help you get the child to you, and that's more than 6 feet distance. Nursery and wobblers, they have their own exterior door. So we're going to ask the parents to please park. We have redesigned the parking lot so you can park in the middle so the train of vehicles goes around. The ramp closest to the office is closed. So do not try to come in or out of that one. The ramp closer to the office, we are going to see if we can discontinue it. We're trying to follow the proper steps to do that. So for nursery and wobblers, you're going to park, you're going to walk around the building, go through the fence, go to their exterior door. We're going to have to put some duct tape or something to mark the 6 feet of distancing. All the grocery store rules of the arrows and the tape to me seem silly at the time, but now that I have to implement some of those at Little Promises, they don't seem that dumb anymore. We have to do what we have to do if we want to stay in business. So for those parents that are going to park and walk to the nursery door, if you don't know where the nursery door is, call us tomorrow and we will tell you where it's at. So there's going to be markings on the floor. Please be obedient to that. I have 3 authorities. I have the health department, the fire marshal, and who else? And the CDC, the child care division. Any of them can come at any time and observe. And if they see that we're not following the steps, we can jeopardize the license. So we have to be very careful with that. So the people that is driving through room 5, you're going to drive through. Follow the parking. You enter through the ramp that is on the same side of the bridge, right before you go up to Mark's Ridge. That's the ramp we're using. It has been divided. The right side is the entering point, the left side is the exit point. So you enter on the right, loop around the park vehicles all the way to the office, and loop serpentine right back so you can drop the kids off through the back door by the back gym doors. That's the door that is closest to room 5. We're going to get the kids through that door. It is a train of vehicles, like we like to call it. So please be on time. If you are too early, we'll ask you to go to the parking lot and park until it's your time. If you are too late, we're going to ask you to loop around and come back when that train is over. One class cannot mix with the other one. I hope you understand that. On page 15 of the COVID health and safety, and I have posted the link on Facebook already. Uh, on page 15, it requires me to stagger the drop off and the pickup of the children. And this is when it came very difficult because we have always serviced all of you by giving you the freedom to come and go anytime you want. We had always had open doors, so you can come and go anytime you want. So not anymore, Fox. I'm sorry, not anymore. They want me to stagger the times so one class, the kids from one class don't come in contact with the kids from another class. And it makes perfect sense. If little Johnny from one room comes down with some kind of illness, and we realize that he was playing with little Susie in the other room, then we have a potential outbreak in 2 of the classrooms instead of just one. So by me saying this, I'm going to ask you also if you could please try to social distance yourself. Uh, do your part. I don't want ever to have to shut down Little Promises, and I don't have to, if I don't want to ever have to shut down for 9 months. It was a very painful 9 months. So we staggered the drop off and the pickup. Any changes on your schedule, please call us. We understand. We understand doctor's appointments. We understand flat tires. We understand. Just call the office and make sure somebody can receive your child. We have drop-offs and pickups in such a way that by the time we finish receiving all the kids on the back door, the people that is helping us do the health checks, they can start coming and sanitizing floors, sanitizing toys, sanitizing bathrooms. So it's chop, chop, chop. We're utilizing as many people as we can. Our staff was given that word that we were going to try to employ as many people as we could. We started by the senior staff. I have faith that little by little we will continue adding more of them. But it is a fast, really fast pace. So no need for you to sign your kids up. We will do that. We will document if they pass the health check. We will document if at what time we got them, and we will document what time they went into the classroom and who dropped them off. So staggered drop off and pick up, please remember your schedules is very important. Call us ahead of time or tell us ahead of time if they're going to be absent, if they have a doctor's appointment, if you had a flat tire, whatever the situation it is, please call us ahead of time. On page 17, it addresses the daily health checks. We have staff outside waiting for you, except for the nursery. Remember, they have their own exterior door that is on the total opposite end of the building. So over there, the teachers will ask you a set of questions, 5 questions that we have to ask you uh, every single day, every single day. So the rules change by the minute. I thought immigration was bad. Well, this is worst. So we used to check temperatures. Now they're saying we don't need to check the temperatures because Not everybody runs a fever. They require us to change clothes, and now they're saying, no, you don't have to change clothes because apparently it doesn't stick to your clothes. The virus, the droplets don't stick to your clothes. I have no idea. They change by the minute, and that's why I hesitated early this week because I knew some orders were going to change towards the end of the week. So, those 5 questions we ask you, the same ones every day. I know some of you, by the time I open the door in your vehicle, you're going, no, 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 and no. And it's okay. I have to ask, and thank you for answering. We have allotted 1 minute per vehicle. So please don't try to visit with us. We're trying to get your kids in the classroom. We're trying to get out of the traffic, out of the rain, out of the snow, whatever it's going to be that we're going to have to be facing. We're trying to get them in. If there's something you need to discuss with me or the teachers or Miss Alana, please call us. Uh, we're going to ask you also if you can please be consistent on who is dropping off and picking up the children. The less people we come in contact with, the less potential of contracting the virus. So please try to be consistent. We understand also if one day you cannot make it and you have to send somebody else. But outside of that, please try to be send the same person to pick up and drop off. Page 19 of the booklet talks to you about the exclusion. I posted the link on Facebook. I don't want to be the bad guy. Uh, uh, well, I already am the bad guy in a lot of instances, but please know uh, there's very strict guidelines. And maybe I should start by telling you we are operating under an emergency license. There's different guidelines besides the whole book of rules that we knew for many years. Now we have this one on top of it. So please, I'm going to ask you if you can read the exclusion. I posted the page, a picture of the page. I scanned it and put it on Facebook. So if you can read it, so you can understand how we're going to proceed. If one day you answer to those questions yes, or if one day somebody called us and said, hey, we were with grandma over the weekend and she has COVID, you will know how we're going to have to proceed. Page 23 of the booklet requires me to do this, to do either one-on-one presentation of the COVID regulations or to somehow inform you of the rules. So on page 23, you can also see that you can only enter the building if you have concerns for the safety or the health of the children. Outside of that, we're going to ask you to please, please, please don't come inside. Uh, Call us if you want to pay, call us if you want to change the schedule, call us if you have a complaint, uh, talk to us via messenger, text us. I know my number is everywhere. So find a way or set up an appointment that we can meet with you when there's no children present. So we have always been able to take payments by phone. I know we keep in the safe some of your sensitive credit card informations. If you want to add to it, then you can tell us, hey, I'm ready to pay, run my credit card, and we will have it handy. Page 26 talks about the stable groups with the same teacher. So when the kids are in the stable group, there is no need for them to social distance from one another. So they're gonna play like in a normal environment. They're gonna have fun. They can, be kids. However, they cannot mingle or socialize with another group. The group sizes on some of the ages are smaller, and that also represented a financial problem that we needed to overcome. Right now, we are not taking any older kids. The gym is the only gross motor area that we have for the kids to run and stretch their legs. With the rain and the snow and the ice and everything else on top of us, that's the only way we can do it. So, page number 36, PPE, personal protective equipment. Children under kindergarten age do not have to wear a mask. However, if you insist that they wear a mask, they should be able to put it on and take it off if they need to. If they take it off, once they take it off, it has been cross-contaminated, we need to put it away. So it is up to you if you want to send it. Also, I I am not going to require my staff to chase that mask and to find it. So if there's one that is special to your child or special to you, please don't send it. They take it off, they want to go play, they put it somewhere, uh, perhaps on top of the trash can or on top of a surface that has not been disinfected. Somebody who's going to pick it up, it can be misplaced. So I am not going to require my staff to start policing all of that. So if you want to require your child to wear a mask, then you need to train them that if they take it off, it goes in their pocket or the backpack. So the staff will wear a mask at all times when children are present or children are in the building at all times. That includes me and the people that is outside doing the health checks. Sleeping, uh, the sleeping arrangements had changed. We used to be required to have 2 feet of distancing between two sleeping kids. Now it's 3 feet. Before we didn't care how they lay down. Some of them will lay down face to face so they can chat for a little bit or just, make faces at each other. Not anymore. Now it's head to toe. So if this one coughs, it doesn't land on the face of the other one. So by me saying that, that also uh, is going to stop us from taking too many kids in a classroom because we have to have bigger sleeping arrangements. We are also limiting the number of toys that we take out, the kind of toys. There have to be toys that we can easily sanitize, the number of centers that we have for the kids. Each one of them will have their own supplies. If the kids are in an actual classroom, like on pre-K, they have their own scissors, their own Crayolas, their own pencils, their own pens. Everything is designated only to them. They do not share, they do not touch each other's. Hand washing is very important, it's on the top of the list. Nothing is better than soap and water. So please train your kids to wash their hands properly. I know in the center they're in a hurry, try to go, oh, I'm going to miss my class or I'm going to miss playtime. And we try to stop them and say, go back, rinse off or go back and scrub again. Please help us do the same at home. Hand wash, hand wash, hand wash, and at least for 20 seconds. Either ask them to sing the ABCs or ask them to uh, sing happy birthday or something that is going to give them enough time to entertain them while they're scrubbing. Page 41 addresses the kitchen and meal prepping. Right now, we do not have a kitchen. Right now, I'm going to have to talk to the USDA about changing the family style dining. I don't know how much that is going to entail. Uh, Normally, what we did is we put the bowl of fruit and the bowl of vegetables on the table, and every child will hold the same spoon and serve themselves. We can no longer do that. So I'm going to have to file a different kind of uh, petition per se with the USDA to change all the how we were registered with them. Also, there's a lot of regulations on the cleaning and the sanitizing, and I was more worried about bringing kids back in the building and help you guys that were desperate about childcare than opening the kitchen. So please send a lunch from home. I don't mind buying the crackers or the popcorn for snacks, but please send a lunch from home. If you're going to send a lunch from home, if you have been our client for a long time, then you know what we require. It has to be a full lunch, a grain, a protein, a glass of milk, um, grain, I forgot, the grain, the protein, a vegetable, and a fruit, or 2 servings of vegetable, or 2 servings of fruit. The drink has to be 100% fruit juice, or it has to be milk. So please, if your child has any kind of allergy, or you're sending a different kind of milk, like almond milk, which I don't know how you get milk from almonds, but that's not my problem. Almond milk or soy milk or whatever other thing, please remember that we have to have a doctor's note. Page number 43 of the COVID health and safety booklet talks about the cleaning, the proper cleaning of the building. And I have to honestly tell you, I have 2 classrooms working right now. The teachers are working an 8-hour shift, and I think the janitor is banking more hours because you have to clean after every child. You have to clean, just cleaning the gym. You know the size of the gym, that's a chore. And then at the end of the day, they have to clean all the common areas. So clean, 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 and that's where all the money is going right now. Page number 52 talks to you about responding to a possible case of COVID, how the steps that we're going to follow, for how long we're going to quarantine. So I'm going to ask you a great favor. Don't try to mask any of the symptoms. If they wake up with a cough, please don't give them cough syrup. If they woke up with a slight fever, please don't try to give them anything to mask it. Please be honest and transparent with us. That's the only way we're going to overcome this. Uh, do not send them to us if you don't think they're 100% healthy. Keep them at home. It's better for them to miss 1 or 2 days because you were uncertain than to send them and cause us a relapse. Now, one of the good things is that now, since every classroom is segregated or separated from everybody else, if there's a potential or suspected case in one classroom, we don't have to shut down the whole center. Only that classroom will shut down. So I am working on the emergency plan. The emergency plan also will be mandatory for me to get it to you. I'm going to scan the documents and I'm going to post them here on Facebook. I'm going to scan the documents and they will also be on our website. And I'm also going to go the extra mile and try to email it to everybody that I have email addresses on. So if I need to have your email address on the paperwork, please send it to us or call us uh, to let us know because that's going to be the fastest way. I don't want to have to do another video. I know you love to see my face, but I don't want to have to do another video. This was very hard trying to find a computer that had a good camera, trying to find a computer where both the camera and the microphone worked. As you see, I'm at home. I told you I live with the Adams family, so there's every wacky thing happening right now. I begged everybody to please be quiet so I could do this with no problem. But and also the internet at Little Promises is really bad. When I tried to do a live video, it was very choppy, very bad. So it took a lot. So there goes the time. So it's 8 o'clock. If it's your time to go to bed, go now. There you go, 8 o'clock. So if we call you and we said your child is not feeling good or your child just spiked a fever or whatever the situation is, please to be fast in your response. Time is everything. The least exposure time we can have will be best. We're going to isolate your child. We're going to bring him into we have the facility. We have something that we call the sick room. The room is not sick. The child is the one that is going to be sick, but we call it the sick room. We're going to have him there. It's going to be under my supervision or somebody else's. He will not be left alone. And from there, we will require you to please be fast in responding. So, page number 60 talks to you about the staff and their qualifications and their training. I can tell you that I have recalled first the people that had the most qualifications, people that has all their education, CPR, child abuse, recognizing and reporting child abuse, all the people that has all the proper training, and that has always been our standard. We have always required everybody to follow through with their continued education and to train themselves in how to react in case of an emergency. So right now, we have opened only two classrooms, and both of them is senior staff, the ones that are working on. When we open the nursery and room 5, once again, it will be our senior staff working on them. So you better know that your child will be well taken care of by people that has been doing this for a long, long time and enjoy doing it. Anyways, this is all I have to say. I never see any thumbs up. I never see any hearts like I see on everybody else's videos. It's okay. Hey, today I went to a classroom and a child that was supposed to be sleeping just whispered, Miss Delia, I love you. And I said, I love you too, but you need to be taking a nap. So anyways, if you don't want to send me thumbs up or hearts, that's fine with me. Here is the video. Here's my presentation. If you have any questions, please let me know right away. Type them up. If you want to see another video made by me, just call me and I will make up a subject or a topic or whatever so we can have another video. Anything else, please uh, consider yourself informed. Now, I'm going to need you to please acknowledge somehow that you took this video so I can prove that the information was relayed to you. The link for the booklet is on Facebook. The protocol on how to proceed in case of a possible case is on Facebook. Consider yourself informed. This is in place of the live orientation that we were supposed to have. It also allowed me to do it via Zoom or via virtual chat. And there you have it. Thank you. Good night. Be safe.